I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we drop you in here under the lights, first drive of the contest. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
And we drop you in here under the lights, first drive of the contest. Murray now. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
Hi, Ben.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can.
How's the stream going?
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Murray. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on.
Keep up the good work.
Forced out to his left. And he's Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th.
Will you only be playing Madden?
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to
In this stream, yay.
a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force
Okay.
One of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down.
How long will this stream be?
Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And his pass.
1 hour, 30 minute maybe.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Okay.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. William Golston able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Cardinals 2.
Murray now on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now is Murray. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now from Murray. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. It's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
2nd and 11 now.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
He'll get this to Eckler. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Do you make MLB The Show 21 streams or just 17?
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards, first down, Cardinals.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third.
I've done some Diamond Dynasty on 22. That is it though.
Garoppolo again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Awesome game, not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now.
Okay, did you stream it?
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. 14-yard line.
Okay.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start.
Oh, look out for those streams.
Had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Murray. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Nice play, man. 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. William Golston able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Going to be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is...
Does your audio work yet?
Feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really sharp.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
12 yards there and a first down. This one complete to Jordan Reed.
Have you tried fixing it?
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well.
And it still doesn't work.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Does not work.
Of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo.
Don't work.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second.
Okay, that sucks.
Actually went back a yard. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Yay.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here.
If 59 was not there, it would be a touchdown.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And second down. To throw again, Murray. They'll go screen here to Hunt. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Yeah, we dominate today.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds.
What days do you usually stream?
Receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Whenever.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end.
It is random. Okay, hand, light skin tone.
Doing exactly what he needs to do.
Okay.
Worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Pernell McPhee. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Receiving team.
holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That one is caught by Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Murray on the move to his left. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Murray. And he completes it to Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
To Kareem Hunt. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Receiver.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Colts now down by a field goal, a little under a minute to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
You need a good run on offense and defense.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll look to throw. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Nice dude.
After this. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's off the left upright. Oh my goodness, heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having earned much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think
Richmond.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Encroachment defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. So that one will be accepted. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Encroachment defense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs. For
Why are you going offsides?
So a defense. Brain lapse there.
Eventually they'll call an actual plan. Maybe I can get a pick six.
Make sure that it's snapped. You're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move.
Smart.
Officials don't detect it.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Encroachment defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
They're only gonna need it.
Encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Encroachment defense.
What's up, man?
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football, and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the
Do
offense.
you want me to stop?
They can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Not yet.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense,
It's
right?
all right.
Just a field goal? That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get
That field goal attempt at the end really didn't help.
Flag on the play, like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play in the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock.
Nope.
I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get him out of here. I just got to set like I run up in the backfield. I just got to set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running out the block, yeah.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Murray now first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Draymond Jones showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Draymond Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Makes the score Colts 3. Dolphins.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Let's take it at around the 40. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And just to clarify, it is not 4th down.
Wrong button.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Shotgun now for Murray. Throwing the out route. And that's Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
You'll get nothing.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
Boy, once you get Kareem Hunt in the open field,
Holy moly.
he's got speed to burn, and he showed off the wheels on that one.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Dolphins, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jones on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 17.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. From the right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Jones. That incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Jones. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on third down. Murray. He'll leave it for Hunt. Complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step the football away. Fair catch signal for it. And taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Ebron with it over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Jones on first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and that takes us from second to third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Illegal block ball. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here's Jones to throw again. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Hunt. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The gun. Here's Murray escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. 1st down. Murray steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Flush to his right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Right now!
Kareem Hunt with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when they try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier for you, that's what you thought they would have to. Wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made. No grounding. Jones on third down. They'll find Lindsey here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now Jones throwing on fourth down. Looking long for that's caught inside the 20. Right in for the Miami touchdown. Michael Thomas, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock defensively. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty on the sack. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Operating from the gun. Murray. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. He's back to throw. He
dumps this off to Mack.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. First down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Indianapolis,
someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. I'm at his land trying to keep the beef. The way I feel, I might give it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coexist. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media.